basically 4 camels, 2 bikes, and 4 armored cars. But
Okay.
I will just... use the Celere instead. Okay, I need 2,600 infantry equipment to upgrade all my colonial divisions to actual infantry divisions.
Neat.
Considering I am maxing the infrastructure of Libya, I shouldn't have, supply problems. Especially if I also max the ports. What do you think?
Should be fine.
Yeah, agree.
So anyway, my biggest problem right now is that
I'm listening.
there's a so the Galactic Core has a empire in it called Eternia or Eternium.
Yeah.
Aeternum. And each of their
Yeah.
fleets has a fleet power of 15 million. And they have 6 fleets. They have a casual fleet power of 90 million. For context, I have a fleet of 240 ships, and it is 1 million. And that's because I've been effectively cheating by adding in modifiers which super buff my ships. Not super buff, but it is adding over 12 times the ship hull amount of my Corvette.
Huh.
Yeah. But that's like a combination of 2 of like a tier 6 tech and a tier 5 tech. If I am remembering correctly.
So I might have more planes than I imagined.
Nothing out of the usual.
Is it that usual to have 17,000 fighters?
Late game, yeah.
1942.
Yeah, late game. After you hit...
I don't know.
The mid game is 1939 to 1941.
Which is early war.
Yeah, early war. That's mid game. Early game...
I mean, if you start with the preparation, of course.
Early game is everything before the first war you get into. After that, it's mid game until a few years after mid game. And then
I have been
late game because the game starts lagging to hell.
I have been at war for most of the early game. I have been more at peace in the mid game than in the early game.
Oh yeah, Italy's war doesn't count as mid game though because they always start at war.
What I mean is that I've been more at war in the early game, for example, against the Balkans, than in the mid game, which I spent mostly sending volunteers around.
Volunteers do not count as war.
Which is why I'm saying I've been at peace for most of the mid game.
Okay.
Meaning I have a huge stockpile.
You have a duck pile.
Alright, let's see. I need 320 cas here. And 640 cas over here. Okay, so... Wait, why... This makes no sense. I don't need this many cas. Or maybe I do, I don't know. I'm having a bit dum-dum, I think. How to kill my computer.
All you have to do is dab, remember?
Oh, shit.
That's not dabbing.
I think I might be getting too many air wings here.
Nonsense. There's no such thing.
For my PC to handle.
Nonsense. There's no such thing. Oh wait, no. It's only 4. The game can't handle anything beyond 1940.
And I'm in 1942, so yeah.
Yeah. It's time for you to suffer through your butt.
I don't really mind them strat bombing me since I have all of the static AA.
It's not enough.
Okay, so this sheeps, not ships, sheeps. This ship are going through upgrades.
What about
Heavy
whales?
cruiser, light cruiser. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser, light cruiser, light cruiser, light cruiser, light cruiser, light cruiser.
Those are
And
my
heavy
joke.
ships. At this point, I'm more or less ignoring your jokes. Have I already said I hate you? Because I hate you. Hey,
sta facendo il popcorn.
oh, buoni.
What do you say?
Popcorn.
Nothing. It's
Cosa stai facendo, Dori?
niente, sto giocando.
Lo fai vedere?
Sorry, man. This is a kid. My sis is babysitting.
E dov'è la in italiano?
Italia qua. Oh damn, that kid is getting heavy.
Ciao fratello, che tu...
I'm about to super crash my computer. I just colonized like an extra 23 planets in one sector. And my game's already chugging. That's an extra 200 pops that are going to be spawned in a few years. Oh boy, I'm gonna hit 4,000 pops and my game's gonna crash. It's gonna be great.
Okay, the kid is gone. What were we talking about? Ah, shit, my game froze. Wait. Australia invaded the Dalian Peninsula in southern Manchuria. I think that the Japanese have lost naval superiority,
Yeah, of course they have.
even though they own half of the Philippines. They are losing a lot of China. The Raj is invading Xinjiang. That's hilarious.
I'm not ending this recording until the Star Throne is depopulated.
Hmm. Wait, please tell me I haven't. Okay. I have the mod that disables the AI from creating collaboration governments. That's good. Okay, so I have 2 spare armies. Hello? Hyper?
No.
Okay, for a moment I couldn't hear you.
And you still don't.
Nani?
What the fuck?
Nani?
None of the fuck.
I have a favorite. What the nani? Which basically means what the what?
I know what it means.
Nani? I wish I had Dio's voice. Okay, so...
If you want
One,
to use,
two,
it's
three,
just
four.
scream.
Shine!
Louder.
Zaguardo Tokyo Tomare.
Louder.
Okay.
I want you to
I
scream into your
can
microphone. Scream now.
demand something from France. Should I try demand the Alpes state?
Yes.
That'd put my border with them on the river, though. That'd be hard to pierce.
It'd be hard to pierce anyway.
Nah.
The only difference is now you can get a planning bonus right on the river.
I can get a planning bonus anyway.
Yeah, but now you'll have a full power planning bonus instead of having to wait for one to regrow once you reach the river.
Well, I couldn't pull off a big encirclement anyway, so I guess I'll have to wait for my political power to reach 250. Which it will reach, I think, in 70 days. Why am I improving relations with Greece? They're my ally.
Because you want them to love you more. Obviously.
Do I own anything that they claim? Yes, Northern Epirus. Also, I own the Dodecanese. Okay.
Yes, we know that you own rods.
Okay. Greece, if I give you Northern Epirus, will you shut up about the Dodecanese?
They will not. Remember, they're AI. Why do I have...
Oh, wait. I had already cored Northern Epirus. Well then. Sorry, Greece. Get fucked.
Yeah, I am of the opinion that we should get bent.
Alright. Besides, I gave them, Bursa, Izmir, and Afyon, so they shouldn't complain. Also Edirne. Basically half Megali. I took Istanbul because I want to control the strait directly and build a radar there.
What, are you crazy? That's not enough. Greek
What do you mean?
Lebensraum is never done. They'll be back to that territory.
You have no idea how ugly Turkey's borders look right now.
I can imagine.
I took Antalya and released Kurdistan.
And you didn't give them a coastline.
To whom? Kurdistan?
Yes.
No.
But why though?
Why not?
I mean, that is a fair
You know what?
answer in other situations, but Kurdistan requires a coastline.
I have an excellent way to solve the tensions between Russia and Ukraine for Crimea.
You just own it yourself, don't you?
Precisely.
Hey, it's historically accurate. Not that you own it. That's controlled by you, because you're Roman.
Pontus Euxinus,
What?
the name of the Black Sea back in Roman times.
Oh. I thought it was going to be called Lesser Mare Nostrum, however you say that.
Mare Nostrum.
Mare Nostrum.
I mean, the North Sea was called Oceanum Germanicum.
Because the Germans live there.
Yep.
Very, very good case study on why the Italian naming convention is horrible. I just got something from Rex. Let's see what Hyper, my boy. What's your opinion on Lego games?
I will increase my ports.
I would
By the
like
way,
to play them again.
by the way, I think I have found a new strategy for Italy. Invade Turkey ASAP.
Wait, there's a time-shifted planet in this area. Why did I colonize that? What the fuck?
Why do I find it funny that Afghanistan has troops on the border with Russia, even though Russia doesn't have troops? You know, I almost feel sorry for Japan. They had a good run. China held until as long as I sent them guns.
I have a huge population of Vezerans on my habitable square world.
Okay, I have
nothing unusual there, by the
100
way. There's nothing unusual about a square world.
I have 120 free casts. Where could I send them? 160 on Egypt, 100 on Northern Africa, 100 over Southern Iberia, 320 over Southern France.
Okay, he hasn't noticed that the absurdity. That's fine. No, don't be like that. It's funny.
Did it put me out?
Wait, you didn't mean to leave on purpose?
Precisely.
Okay. So, yeah.
Was
I have a square world.
Was I kicked out?
Yeah, I don't know what you did, but for some reason you disconnected from the call.
That's annoying. Anyway, I answered your thingy with, am I too rude if I said I don't care?
I wasn't fully paying attention, so I completely missed that part of the conversation.
Fair enough. I don't think Czechia has enough troops to cover the entire front if I went to war against them. Wait, no, they have between 35 and 72 divisions. How? They have more special forces than France. Oh well. Then again, if I take out France and Britain, I have basically free reign over all Europe. And there's nothing America can do about it. Suck it, Franklin.
Sorry.
I have some bad news for Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The bad news is that he's not as cool as his cousin.
What?
I said I have some bad news for FDR.
Yeah, I heard.
He's not as cool as his cousin,
What do you mean?
Theodore Roosevelt. Dude was a badass.
Oh, right, him, right.
Yeah. Theodore Roosevelt was a badass.
Yeah, my brain was just confused for a second.
Damn. Morocco has as many people as Algeria, apparently, in Hoi 4. Or about as many.
Let me guess, that's not historically accurate.
I don't know. Libya has about 1 million population. And I have a core population of 52 million now. Used manpower 1.59 million.
I finished.
I like those.
I finished abducting all the Verusian scum from their throne in the stars. I am now going to colonize their throne because it's my throne now.
I have a small army, but they're all well trained. I like that. Well, small, 143 divisions.
Now then, I'm going to make them less weak and increase their rate of breeding because they suck.
Alright, my daily production is growing because of the fact I added more, you know, the production cap, whatever you call it.
Production efficiency cap.
Yep, my production efficiency is growing, so my daily production of guns is increasing. Right now I'm producing 1100 guns every day. How much am I gaining daily? 0.3%. Okay, let's take a look at my research. My 1940 destroyer will be researched in 16 days. Oh, I almost forgot. I have added the Anthems mod. I mean, Major Marches soundtrack.
Okay.
Let's. What could I listen to? Wait. Have I even enabled the music audio? Open the music player. Oh, there is also the Italian song Come Folgore dal Cielo, which is about the Italian paratroopers. Oh, there is Erika between the marches. Funiculi funicula!
Erica.
I'm almost tempted to actually put Funiculi funicula on.
Do it.
I mean, my game is being a bit of a bitch. Brother, you're not a boss, you're just a bitch. Oh, wow. A lanky twig is threatening me. I'm so scared.
Right.
I called my brother a lanky twig
Oh, I see now.
because he's tall and thin.
And he would break under your arms like a twig if it would have come to a fight.
You said it, not me. What?
Or it's true.
Oh, fuck, my PC is being a bitch again.
And that's out of the ordinary? Question mark.
I said again.
Oh, I see.
I'm almost tempted to go grab a snack. I can't even go outside because we're in the max restrictions zone. Ho detto che non posso. I could use an excuse, for example, I'm going to the pharmacy or something. But, you know.
I doubt they would believe that.
They probably would. To be completely honest. Okay, now, why is my Hoi4 audio not... Oh, I had it
You had it
low.
off, didn't you?
Almost off. It was like so low it might as well have been.